Thanks so much, Function of Beauty, for sponsoring this video. So many of you might know that I do have a history of hair loss from a hormone imbalance condition called androgenetic alopecia. And that condition has left my hair quite fine and thin. So I don't have that much hair, and it's also very prone to breakage. So I've been using Function of Beauty for the past month, and I am so impressed with the results. As you can see, this is my hair after it's been washed, and you can see that it's incredibly soft, very smooth, tangle-free, and at the same time there's that volume. It really helps to accentuate my natural waves. I couldn't be happier with my hair. I've never had these kinds of results with any other hair products on the market. And I think the key is custom hair care. Online, there's a quiz where you can choose what type of hair you have. So mine is fine, wavy, and a balanced moisture. And then you can choose up to 5 hair goals. You can also choose what fragrances and colors that you want, and I personally chose fragrance-free, dye-free, and silicone-free because they align the most with my own values and preferences. Function of Beauty uses all clean ingredients, and that means no parabens, no sulfates, none of the 1,400 harmful chemicals that EU regulations bans. Every ingredient is extensively tested on voluntary participants, never animals, to make sure that these products are safe and effective for us. If you are ready to try Function of Beauty, go ahead and click on the link in the description below and you will get 20% off your first set. Enjoy. Welcome, Marika, to your personal hair care consultation. My name is Semide. Today we're going to be finding the perfect shampoo and conditioner for your hair type as well as your unique hair needs. So I will be doing a scalp check on you to really take a look at the health of your scalp as well as your hair. And then I will also be asking you plenty of questions about your hair, the history of your hair, and then afterwards we'll be using your customized formula to wash your hair and just pamper you. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect.
Okay, great. So I wanted to start off just by asking you anything you want to tell me about your hair history. So that can be what kinds of hairstyles you've had in the past, when did you dye your hair, that kind of thing, or if you've ever had any issues with hair loss, dandruff, or anything like that.
I've had long hair for about 10 years, and in high school I grew it out to my waist.
Wow.
I wanted to grow it out long so that I could cut it nice and short and donate my hair to cancer patients. So I did that in high school, and maintaining that long hair was difficult but manageable. And right after I cut it to donate it, I decided to dye it a different color to be spontaneous.
And was it this color that
Yeah.
you dyed it to? And that was your first time dyeing your hair?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And in terms of your hair care routine, how often do you wash your hair a week?
I used to wash my hair every day because I did a lot of athletic sports and I would sweat a lot. But then I didn't like how much water I was wasting, so I cut back to every other day. So now my routine is washing my hair every other day.
Okay. That sounds pretty good. Do you find that you have any excess oil, or maybe it gets too dry? Do you have any of those issues?
I think because my hair is black, it's a bit obvious to see that it can get oily pretty easily. And it's noticeable, and I get subconscious about that, so I wash every other day.
I see. Okay, great. Is there anything else, any other issues you've had with your scalp, for example, like an itchy scalp or eczema, seborrheic dermatitis, any kinds of issues like that?
Definitely an itchy scalp. I think that's related to dandruff.
So you've been having like a history of dandruff, would you say?
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
Not now.
Okay, I will also take a look further. Actually, can I go ahead and take a look now, if you don't mind?
Of course.
Okay, great. So let me just take a look at your hair here. So I don't see any areas of baldness. That's good. I do notice some small strands here. It looks like it's baby hair. Have you had this for a while?
Yeah.
Okay. It's good. It means that your hair is actively growing. Okay. So I'm doing a very thorough scalp check because I don't want to miss any issues at all, and we want to make sure that we are accounting for everything in terms of this customized hair care. Okay. All right. Just taking a look at the ends here. Okay, they look pretty healthy. There seems to be a few split ends, but not that many. Yeah, just a few. When's the last time you cut your hair?
About 8 months ago.
Okay. All right. Is that usually how often you cut your hair? Like once a year?
Once a year.
Or so? Yeah, it looks quite healthy. The ends, they're not dry at all. So that's very good. Okay. And by feeling your hair, it does feel like there's quite a bit of moisture intact. When's the last time you washed your hair? Was it yesterday or today? Yesterday, okay. And it's still really nice balanced moisture, I would say. Very soft, very silky, free of tangles. All right. I do want to take a bit of a closer look at your scalp. These are just knitting needles, but I use them in terms of an inspection. Is it okay if I use that on your scalp?
Of course.
It just helps me section out your hair. Let me know if there's any areas of your scalp that's tender. That'll be able to tell me a lot. But overall, I'll try to be gentle with them, okay? With these. Okay. And let me know if there's any areas that are itchy. Let's see. I have noticed a little bit of dandruff, but not too much. Look this side. Any areas of tenderness or itchiness?
No.
Okay, thank you. So I'm noticing it's a little bit oilier back here, just a little bit. Are you quite active? Do you exercise?
Very active.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that can definitely contribute to an oilier scalp for sure. So back here, okay? Just gonna come to the side here. Good, thank you. Okay. I'm just gonna use a few clips to help me with sectioning the hair. So since we're done with the front, I'm just going to kind of, let's see, actually it's probably not the most helpful. Let me do it this way. Are you ticklish? Just gonna clip this side, okay? Just like this. Good. Okay. So now I can just work thoroughly on this side. Look at the back. I'm gonna have to have you turn around later. I'll work on this side and then I'll have you turn around and take a look at the back, okay? This side. Alright, and then I'm going to take a look at your right side. slightly oily over here as well. But no issues with dandruff on this side. Gonna unclip the back, the side here, and I'll ask you to just turn around if you don't mind. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at the back of your head. I know it tends to be ticklish for clients when we're back here. Okay. It's a little bit tangled. A little bit of dandruff. Okay. All right. So we're all done here. How are you feeling?
Really good.
Hmm?
Really good.
All right, great. Would it be okay if I just brushed your hair out a little bit?
Of course.
Okay. Just want to see how smooth it is, and whether there's any issues with tangles. Just a little bit on the ends. A knot here, okay? Gently spread that apart. There we go. So, Marika, do you ever have problems brushing or combing through your hair?
Not if I use conditioner.
Oh, do you sometimes not use conditioner?
When I'm in a rush for sport games,
I see.
I will leave up the conditioner.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay. I've detangled all of your hair. It wasn't too hard at all, but we could certainly try to help nourish and hydrate the ends a bit more. Okay. All right, there we go. Now you can just turn around and face me. All right, Marika, now that we have taken a look at your hair and your scalp, we're gonna take a quiz, the Function of Beauty hair quiz, in order to figure out which formula is best suited to you, your hair, as well as your goals with your hair, okay? So we're gonna start off with this first page. Okay, so in terms of your hair type, I would say straight. Have you straightened your hair at all?
No.
Okay, so just leave that on straight. And then in terms of your hair structure, I would say that it is medium. I would definitely say that it's medium. It's not coarse and it's not fine. So we'll leave it there. And then in terms of your scalp moisture, you are a bit more oily on the scalp area and drier on the ends. So I would choose oily for scalp moisture. Would you agree with that? Okay. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that in terms of trying to reduce the sebum production of your scalp, you can actually try to train your hair to go with less washes. So instead of washing every other day or every day, try to push it to 3 days or 4 days. And as you do that, your hair and your scalp will accustom to that longer schedule, and it'll actually produce less sebum. So that might be something to try.
For sure, thank you.
No problem. So let's just press continue here. And in terms of hair goals, you can actually choose quite a few. So here we have deep condition, fix split ends, hydrate, replenish hair, strengthen, rejuvenate, color protection, lengthen, thermal protection, volumize, anti-frizz. Well, we don't need curl definition in this case. Nourish roots, shine, soothe scalp, straighten, oil control, and reduce brassiness. So there's all of these different goals, and you can choose up to 5. So you can choose less than 5 if you don't need that. So my recommendation would be to split ends is definitely a good one. Deep condition's a good one as well. Strengthening, I would say do you use any hairstyling products? Hairstyling tools like a straightener or curling iron? No. Then you won't need the thermal protection. Would you like a little bit more volume, like a little fuller hair, or do you prefer it the way it is?
I like it the way it is.
Okay, perfect. So we don't need to choose that. It doesn't look like your hair ever gets frizzy, so that's not a problem for you. Don't need anti-frizz. And in terms of your dye, I wouldn't say that it looks brassy at all, so that's totally up to you if you want to do reduced brassiness. That's just to help with people who have dyed hair, but it doesn't look brassy at all to me. So that one's up to you. I might recommend oil control, but then I do feel that if we were to slowly train your hair to become accustomed to a schedule where you're washing your hair less frequently, you might not actually need that. But if you do have a lot of oil, then we would recommend that one. So overall, what are you thinking in terms of your hair goals?
I really like the deep conditioning one.
That's a really good one.
Definitely fixed split ends.
Okay, so that one too. Let me just uncheck all of them first. So you want to do deep condition and fix split ends. Anything else here that interests you?
I like the rejuvenate.
Okay.
And maybe the last one, the 4th one, soothe scalp.
Yes, because you said you have an itchy scalp and you also have a bit of dandruff as well, so that can definitely help. Okay. I think that is a really good set of hair goals. Yeah, I would say that's really good. So we can choose those 4 goals. Another option is you can choose silicone free. So if you're already used to silicone based shampoos and conditioners, it will take a transition period to really be able to accustom your hair to silicone free, but it's definitely an option if that aligns with your values.
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, so we can choose that. All right, so here there's just a little bit of information. Soothing Scalp, which is one of the ones that you chose, it actually moisturizes and energizes your scalp to relieve discomfort, reduce buildup, and help prevent flakes. So I think that'll be good for you for sure. Okay, let's choose next. All right, so now we can choose a scent. You don't have to have a scent, but there are some really nice scents here. There's Take 2 to Mango, so that's a mango scent. There's True Lavender, which is lavender. There's Strica Rose. There's Nude Peach. All Eucalyptus. Fragrance free, of course, and then the Purification, I guess.
I really like the Take 2 to Mango.
Okay, let's do that. Alright, so you chose Take 2 to Mango, which has notes of mango, grapefruit, and mandarin. It's a wonderful scent. Alright. You can also choose the fragrance strength, either light, medium, or strong. I find this tends to depend on your sensitivity to different smells.
Okay, I would go with medium for me.
Okay, great. Okay, so this part is really cool. On the bottles itself, you can print a name of your choice on there.
No way. Okay, maybe go with Marika.
Alright, let's do that. Okay. So next you can choose a shampoo color, and there's a lot of different colors to choose from. So I'll just show you. This is kind of like a nice blue or sea green. It's a little hard. I'm not very good at colors, but well, you can see how it looks like here. This is a nice pink.
Oh, I really like that color.
This one, and they're all really shimmery. You like this one? Do you want me to keep going? And you can choose different colors for the shampoo and conditioner, or you can choose the same colors for both. So which one do you like the best?
Maybe the 4th one?
So this kind of orangey color?
Yeah, maybe I like that.
Nice.
Because the scent is mango.
Oh, that's a good point. And what about your conditioner color?
That's a really beautiful color as well.
So you want to keep it the same, the orange color? Okay, great. Alright, Marika, so you've chosen your shampoo and conditioner, and this is what we're going to be giving you today at the end of your entire session. So after we've washed and dried and styled your hair, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send that over to the people who are formulating your custom hair care, and then we'll go ahead and begin your hair wash and drying session. Okay?
Amazing, thank you.